Okay, why is this all working? There we go. Hey, what's up, guys? John Crump here, and I am on location in Carlsbad, California. I was in Oceanside, California, but the place we were staying was really terrible, so we relocated to Carlsbad. But I want to talk about something that is going on that happened back where I live in Northern Virginia. I travel a lot, and but Northern Virginia is my home. I'm going to bring up the story that I posted. Story's a couple weeks old, but I didn't get a chance to get around to it until today because been busy with other stuff because that's what happens sometimes. And we are going to be talking about what exactly happened with the Loudoun County Sheriff's Department. I live in Loudoun County, so this is directly affecting me. Come over, Xanthi. Are you from this area? All right. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and share this story here, just so you guys can see what is going on. I've not eaten dinner yet, but yeah. All right. So let me go ahead and share this here. This is a story here that you're going to see pop up right here. And this story has to do with the Loudoun County Sheriff's Department. Well, let me go ahead and I'm going to show you the post that was made because it is very interesting. It says this traffic stop got real. What started as a routine traffic stop ended with a 300 blackout AR pistol off the streets, but that's not all. The weapon was equipped with a binary trigger, allowing it to shoot multiple rounds with a single pull. That's just not dangerous. It's illegal, but it's not. But we'll get to that in a second. The suspect was charged with unlawful possession of a firearms and now faces pending charges of automatic weapons concealment. All right. So you might be saying that Virginia has a law against binary triggers. They do not. What Virginia does have is a law against trigger activators. The law is really, really ambiguous, but most people agree that it does not cover binary triggers. In fact, over the past few years, Democrats have been trying to get laws passed to ban binary triggers. They have failed. One of the interesting things is not only that, but there's stores in Virginia that sells binary triggers, and you can get it shipped directly to your door with a binary trigger directly to your door. So nowhere is this illegal in Virginia. So the Loudoun County Sheriff's Department decided it's legal. The Loudoun County sheriff is Mike Chapman, who is a Republican, who is supposedly pro-gun, but I don't think so right now. What happened was they posted this up. I reached out to him a couple weeks ago to get comment while I was in the airport flying to somewhere else, and shortly after that, the post was deleted. Now, let's go ahead and talk about my conversations with the public relations guy. Okay, first, Loudoun County decided to drop charges for the machine gun on the guy. So he's not being charged with having a machine gun because apparently Loudoun County have no idea what a binary trigger is and they think it's a drop-in auto sear. When I asked why, he said because the outpouring of gun owners complaining, they decided to delete the post and not to charge the guy, which is good. But when I asked them, do you still believe that binary triggers are against the law? The public relations officer said, we believe that binary triggers do violate the law and they do make guns fire automatically. When I explained how that is not the case, they reassured me don't worry, no one's going to be charged with it. We're not going to charge anyone in Loudoun County with having a binary trigger, but we do believe it's against the law. So when I went ahead and explained how a drop-in auto sear works and compare that to a binary trigger and brought up the fact that Democrats have been trying to ban binary triggers for a long time unsuccessfully, the answer I got back was that they were going to check with the Attorney General's office. According to the Attorney General's office, binary triggers are not illegal, by the way. So there's that. Very interesting conversation. Hopefully, they will follow up with the AGs to get clarification on this. But here's the thing: there is an election tomorrow in Virginia. Jay Jones is running against Jason Mieres. I do not like Jason Mieres one bit. But you know who I don't like even more? Jay Jones. Jay Jones is the Democrat that wants to kill Republican kids so they die in the arms of their parents. And you might say he doesn't really think that, but he actually is on record of stating that. And the Democrats in Virginia refused to condemn him or ask him to drop out. Now, if a Republican said they wanted to kill Democratic children and babies and watch them die in the arms of their parents, I'm pretty sure that they would be all over that. So let's say Loudoun County went up and asked the AG, and let's say after tomorrow, Jay Jones wins. His answer is going to be a lot different than from Jason Mieres. Basically, the Virginia law is so ambiguous that I don't think it can hold up in court, for one thing. But it is so ambiguous that I think that Jay Jones might look at it and be like, hey, this is a great way to ban something that we've been trying to ban for a long time. So let's go ahead and ban it by saying that the law already bans it, even though you and I and everyone else knows that that is not the case. So if you're in Virginia, what I really, really want you to do is to go ahead and get out and vote. We cannot let Jay Jones, we cannot let that CIA agent win the governor's position, and we cannot let the Democrats take the lieutenant governor's position. One of the interesting things about Virginia is that the Democrats are saying, we are the party of diversity. We are the party of diversity. The Republicans are there. They're racist, homophobic, xenophobic, and that's why you should vote for us. Now, let's go ahead and look into Winsome Sears, who's running for governor. She is a Black woman, which would be the first Black woman to become governor of a state. She's also an immigrant from Jamaica, so that kills that right there. The Republican nominee for lieutenant governor happens to be a gay guy, so don't know how we can be homophobic and vote for the gay guy. And Jason Mieres is a Hispanic. So what I'm trying to say is Democrats are a bunch of liars. All right. Okay. Xanthi Misfit, are you near me? If you are, hit me up on Instagram or whatever, and we'll get together or something. I don't know. I'll be here for a few days. But yeah, in the San Diego area, so I'll be around. All right. Yeah, Spam Burger, the CIA agent. So we'll have to see exactly what happens. Also, Democrats in Virginia, what they want to do is change it to limit the number of Republican representatives to one and replace all the other Republican representatives in the state. When we have really good ones like Ben Klein and stuff like that, he'll be out of a job and replace them with Democrats by doing this awful redistricting, which they have to change the Virginia Constitution to do, and that's what they're trying to do. In fact, I got an argument with someone. I was like, it's illegal to do what they're trying to do. It's against the Virginia Constitution. They're like, no, it's not. There's a way. I was like, yeah, modify the Virginia Constitution. So therefore, right now, as of it sits right now, it's unconstitutional for them to do what they're trying to do. So, but they're going to try to modify the Constitution. So if you're in Virginia, get out there and vote. With that, we are going to get out of here. I'm going to go get some dinner because I'm really hungry. I'm an East Coast guy on the West Coast, so I am just starving. All right, see you guys later.